Pally, it was a tough trip to Pirates on Saturday. What were the main positives from that performance?
Well, there was some really good stuff in there, and whilst we were disappointed after the game, there was some exciting stuff in attack. We challenged them, opened them up a little bit from first phase, and obviously scored a nice couple of tries. So we know there's still a lot more to come in that part of the game. And there was times when it looked like when we were putting it together and moving the ball a little bit, we can be a difficult team to play against.
Obviously, there's some improvement areas as well. Can you touch on these?
Yeah, we wanted to do a bit better than we did defensively. We thought we let them score some points too easily. And whilst they're a decent team and no doubt will come very high up in the table, it was a tough trip for us going down on the Friday night and staying in Plymouth and another couple of hours the next day. We've got to be quicker and moving quicker and moving around quicker in order to stop the other team from playing, and we probably were off the pace of the game at the start, and that hurt us a little bit because we got behind pretty early.
We have a very balanced squad initially this season. Some older guys, some guys who just made their first team debut on Saturday. How exciting is that each week?
Yeah, it was good. A couple of new guys really stood up. James Kane was outstanding, looked exciting, and it was good to have him and other players amongst each other and the guys that were from last year. So we know that we've got a decent squad here, and players pushing for competition for places is good, which has always been a strength of this club, and we know that guys have got to perform well in order to stay in the team, and otherwise there's going to be guys pushing through and pushing them out.
You mentioned that the Vikings and the Saxons obviously unbeaten so far this season. That must provide some selection headaches, but again, that's really positive.
Yeah, it's good, and it's really important to have a strong Vikings and Saxons, and it's what makes Richmond a bit unique at this level, in the sense that we have got a big pool of players, and whilst the step up to first team is huge from playing Vikings or Saxons level, there's some really good players there, and like I said, people have got to be on the toes and competing hard in training, because if they don't, then there will be people ready to take their spots.
This Saturday we're back here at the Rag for our first home league match against Nottingham. What excites you about this one?
Well, they're going to play quick tempo. That's the way they were playing last season, and having watched their game against Ampthill, they're going to be a challenging team. They're playing with tempo again, they're playing with width, they're moving the ball. So we're really going to have to fix up those bits that we need to work on better from the Pirates game in order to compete with them. But we know that if we get into the game, we can probably go toe-to-toe with them and challenge them as well with our tempo, which we had little bits of signs of in the Pirates game, but we know there's a lot more to come from us.
It's a home game, obviously. We played 9 games last season without crowds. Can you sort of explain how crucial the buzz of a big home crowd is for the players?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why the boys do it. It's great to have people behind them. The last game of the season last year, we were able to get people back in, but even in the pre-season games that we've had here, there's been a buzz around it, and I think the boys responded to that and fundamentally played pretty well in both those games. So we know that's a big part of it. We're very grateful for the support we get down here. The more people, the better the boys are going to play, and getting behind them and supporting is going to help them to play good rugby, and the sort of rugby that everyone wants to see them play.
Well, we look forward to welcoming all Richmond supporters back here on Saturday. Pally, thanks for your time and good luck against Nottingham.
Cheers.